Welcome to SNN Presents The History of Sewertown. I'm your host, Frank Wattley.
And I'm Anne Rydell. Tonight, we're taking a deep dive into the bottomless pit of shocks, scandals, surprises, and shenanigans that litter sewer sports history.
If you thought last year had some crazy upsets, just wait until you hear the stories we're bringing you tonight. Shit's about to get lit, Anne.
Frank, I can't wait. Sewer sports have always been dirty. Corruption is as Sewertonian as apple pie and older than an NCIS feud.
That's right. In fact, it's been almost 100 years since the illegal seafood cartel first dug their claws into Sewertown's favorite pastime, sending their scariest lobster mobster to the Southside Sewer to pressure the White Sox into throwing the Sewer Series.
This is the Black Sox scandal.
These Sox played the sport dirtier than I ever did. The Sox are playing like garbage tonight, Vince. Foster, it's a murder out there.
Say it ain't so, Joe.
What the fuck were those guys thinking? The trial of the 8 dirty Sox charged with rigging the Sewer Series is set to begin this morning. So, is it so, Joe? You'd think baseball players would want to stay away from gambling after that shit show, Anne.
Frank, you might think that, but you'd be wrong. Case in point, Pete Rose. He was the ultimate all-Sewertonian sports star, loved by all from the birds to the bees.
But lean a little bit closer, and Rose really smelled like poo.
The flower lost his power, and his reputation never recovered.
He's not the only athlete to wilt in the spotlight, Anne.
Frank, the list of stars who let desperation get the best of them is endless.
We'll be back with some of their stories right after this break.
There's nothing worse than finding out your personal hero owes their success to illegal drug use.
I'd rather walk in on my grandparents experimenting with my black market Japanese sex toys, Anne.
Frank, why can't you ever just keep your pervert sex fantasies to yourself? Just get a fucking diary, for Christ's sakes.
Oh my god, you know I already have one, Anne. Frankly, you're being so mean right now. I think you might be on steroids.
Well, I'm not. But let's talk about some of the famous athletes that were. Starting with the cyclist that broke hearts all over the sewerverse, Armstrong.
He may have won his battle against cancer, but the one-nutted drug user lost the battle for his reputation.
I mean, what can I say? We all make mistakes. His was illegal doping. Mine was him.
A Rod is in trouble. I didn't fucking do it. He totally fucking did it.
Unlikable brat and tennis star Maria Sharapova has just been suspended from the sport for the next 2 years due to her illegal use of performance-enhancing drugs.
I always hated that bitch.
Too bad she didn't overdose.
Lock her up!
Oh, I fucking hate that bitch.
Drugs aren't the only way athletes try to get ahead. Frankly, you might be surprised to find just how low some Sewertonians will go.
Find out more when we get back. Sports rivalries can be ratings bonanzas, but the cold feelings that come from years of competition can lead to some pretty dark places, numbing one's sense of right and wrong.
No story illustrates that better than the infamous hard-on cardigan attack.
Oh, we've got our hands on a secret tape that shows the attack.
We're here with a live look at the widely anticipated hard-on cardigan Olympic face-off. Nancy's up first. Let's see if she's still got it. Can hard-on top that? Ooh, I guess. Okay, I know assault is bad, but it really was great for figure skating.
Oh my god, skating is just like so vicious and I just love it!
I guess it's true. You really can't teach garbage to clean up its act, Anne.
Frank, that's what they used to tell us at camp anyway.
Why don't we turn to some more positive stories then?
Frank, that's not a happy story.
Well, I didn't say it was going to be happy. I said it was going to be positive. For some happy sports stories, stay tuned for more after the break. Sewer sports can get trashy, but the love of the game always brings the fans back.
At its best, athletic accomplishment can unite the community with a sense of possibility. So let's take a look back at some of the iconic sports moments that don't make us want to vomit.
'Cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land.
And of course, we can't forget the happiest story of them all. Two young Sewertonians finding love at the 2016 Olympics. How freaking cute is that?
Simone Tiles and Allie Raisin are some lucky bitches. Not all athletes get a fairy tale ending like that, Anne.
Frank, some stories become quite twisted indeed. We'll bring you the deets on these dirty deeds when we get back.
Even the best players succumb to their worst instincts now and then, but Sewertonians are not known for their acceptance.
They really aren't. Remember Michael Phelps? When he got caught ripping bong just months after his record-shattering Olympic performance, his fans lost it.
God, these Sewertonians can be so full of shit, Anne. Frankly, they should probably start taking some bong hits and stop being such babies.
To be fair, they got pretty upset over Daryl Strawberry's coke use, too.
You know what I say? Let he who has never traveled internationally with an 8-ball shoved up his anus just to score a handy from a hot Mexican drug lord be the first to throw stones.
Yeah, I don't really know what you mean by that, but hopefully you've never choked out and sexually assaulted a teenage hotel concierge like this next athlete.
Of course he got off just like everyone else. Why are sports stars always allowed to get away with it, Anne?
Frank, almost anyone can get away with sexual assault in Sewertown. Believe me, people do not take this shit seriously enough.
It's not my fault boobs are funny. And athletes really do get away with a lot, and frankly, some even get away with murder.
Get the juicy dirt on OJ and more of Sewertown's most notorious criminals on the next episode of SNN Presents The History of Sewertown.